Hi. Good day, my beautiful people. We're back up in this house. Oh my god, it's been a month. It's been a month since we did the last video, since we spoke about music. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope all is good. You're staying safe, you're staying healthy, your families are good, you're keeping up with your studies if you're school, you're keeping up with your job if you're at work, and everything that comes along the way, and you're good at it, and you're doing well. I hope all is good. That is what I'm trying to say. It's been so long. It's been so long. I've been super busy, as I mentioned in the community post and everything, and life's been hectic. Like the question of the week. Let me know. What do you do when life happens? What do you do when life happens? How do you deal with it? You just live it, right? You just do things. But today, as you can see by the title of this video, we're checking out another wonderful, wonderful music video by one of our Japanese favorites, right? Band-Maid. We're checking out their song Afterlife, which was very much so requested by all of you. Speaking of Band-Maid and speaking of the series that we're doing on Band-Maid and the music and everything, let me know if you would like for me to check the music videos and the songs in chronological order, or if there are like specific top tracks, must tracks that I have to start with. So definitely let me know in the comments below. But y'all know the drill. We're gonna check out the music video, we're gonna talk music, we're gonna see what is what. We're gonna of course appreciate Misa's bass playing because I love Misa, right? Misa's great. And y'all know my bass baby is here as well, per usual. And I'm still working on the Band-Maid bass cover and everything. And it's taken a little while, because she's that great and I'm a very sloppy bass player. But let's get it. We're probably going to watch the video twice. We're going to talk music. We're going to search for a great bass line per usual. We're going to see what is what. We're just going to appreciate it. So let's get it. Band-Maid Afterlife. Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that's beautiful. Oh, I love the rhythm already. Get it. This is like the first thing. Yes, I love it. Oh. Hey. Oh, we love a good semitone. This is such a crazy video. I love it. Oh, backup's great. I appreciate them so much. This is incredible. Left lady bass. I love the 2/4s on this. This is great. This is like a madhouse. A maid house gone mad. Ooh, there's so many details. It's so cool. We're gonna watch it twice, but this is incredible. I love every single thing about it. Ooh. The chord progression is very, very interesting. Like the harmony on it, it's very interesting. The vocals are incredible. Some harmonics, some pinch harmonics. Oh. Drop it, drop it, drop it. Oh, it's great. Whoa, this is definitely a maid house gone mad. Oh, oh, okay. I thought it would be a double time, but it's not. Oh, okay. This is creepy and cute and cool at the same time. I don't know. I love every single thing about the video. I love the outfits. I love those maid outfits. But I love the music even more, obviously. The drums are killer on this. Yeah, this is creepy and cute and cool at the same time. I can tell you right off the bat, the drums are my favorite part, like my favorite kind of thing within this entire arrangement, apart from like production elements, that we heard within like the vocals and like the tones and everything. We can be beautifully see that Misa's playing her SG Gibson bass with an orange bass amp or stack initially. So it's great. I love Orange as a company. I love Gibson as a company. Great. It's beautiful. Don't have anything to say about that. It's definitely a personal preference. I'm actually probably soon. I think soon. Hopefully soon. I'm actually planning on getting a new bass. So I'll tell you all about it when I get it. But I love this song. This is one of those songs where you're like, you have to like really, really listen to it. For me, at least. I don't know how it was for you. For me, we'll watch it again. But for me, it's one of those songs where like musically you have to like re-listen to it to kind of like really, really hear every single thing. But I heard a lot of beautiful production elements when it comes to like the sound engineer, right? With the compressed vocals, with the kind of megaphone, kind of these telephone style of vocals, right? So added within like the harmony section and everything. And the harmony itself was engineered beautifully, right? The sound engineering on that was very, very beautiful. Overall kind of arrangement, it is if I would have to describe it in this kind of a beautiful idiom what the song is, I would describe it as ska music going mad. Because we have this element of 2/4, we have this kind of you're probably all familiar with the band Sublime. It kind of reminded me of that if they went super heavy, kind of gave me that kind of vibe, which is great, which is beautiful. I love it. I love, the drums on this very, very much so how technical, everyone was on the song, and especially with all the drum fills. And at times it felt like it was super, super overpacked with a lot of detail, right? Which is making all of the sound and the entire kind of creative process of the song and the arrangement and the production is just making it more and more complicated, which in reality, I don't think that it is that complicated. It's very technical. It's very, very technical, but I don't think that it is one of the more complicated songs that I have heard from Band-Maid so far, but I definitely do dig this a lot. So we're gonna check it once again, and I'll try pointing out some things that I hear, some details and everything to help you out. Maybe if you're learning the song, if you are maybe arranging a similar sounding song, and maybe even if you want to make a cover of it. So let's watch it again. Yeah, I love the 2/4s on this. This is great. I like the riff of it. I like the harmonized riff with both of the guitars and the bass and everything. Some overdrive on the guitars, right? I hear a lot of overdrive for guitars for some reason. The bass is very, very compressed. Has a lot of lows in it, not a lot of highs. It's very muddy bass in that kind of sense. A lot of slides and everything, right? there are three main vocal layers, because I hear vocals coming straight through here, here, and then we have harmonies coming from both pans, right? So from the right and left pan. So it's giving this kind of choir effect of it. It's very stereo effect of it. I love how the bass is playing off with the lead vocals. Beautiful. Drums as well. Like the little fills are rhythmically pretty much identical to the vocal line. This is so creepy but cool at the same time. What else do we have here? Oh, she's playing a 5-string bass. Oh, I didn't notice. Yeah, so pinch harmonics, which are cool. Some pentatonic scale for the solo. Misa's playing a lot of like slidey octaves again. She likes to do that for some reason. Some syncopation. I love the tone for the drums. Like, it's not like a shallow sounding drum. It's a very round, warm tone drum. It's great. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is one of those songs, right? This is again one of those songs for me from Band-Maid, right? That just mesmerizes me every single second, even with the second watch, right? And of course, if I would be watching, this, which I will do, after, filming the video and everything, I'll just have to watch it, more and more and more, because there's so many cool, little things, right? And you can pick apart, every single player, like individually, right? So, and you can kind of pick apart, their kind of signature thing, right? Because from like if we talk about, Misa specifically, right? So she's playing with a pick on this song, which is cool, and and her thing, I guess. And she does these, octaves in a sense that, usually if you would play an octave, right? So you wouldn't slide to an octave, but she does. She likes to do these, kind of bass slides to like from an octave to an octave, back and forth. That is kind of her thing. And if you're playing with a pick, it's really effective to do, because you can keep up the pace, and it will sound, very, very even, very, very smooth. And it's kind of like a simple trick in a sense that it is kind of easy to do, but if you know how to do it well, it works super, super, super cool, right? Then for the solo, I think that we're using the pentatonic scale. I think so. I love how we have, this harmony, between like the guitars, right? So we have, these kind of very overdriven, chords, and then we have, some little arpeggios, some little kind of riffs and everything, and then the bass is playing off with the lead melody, then the drums are rhythmically playing off, same as the bass, with the lead melody and everything. And then when it comes to like the vocal production and everything, I love the vocals on this. This is super, super cool, right? We hear, more of these kind of chesty vocals. We hear, more of these compressed vocals, these kind of slight, raspy vocals, especially if when it comes to like the higher notes and higher melodies there, right? So we hear, that power vocal coming through, and it's beautiful. And also with the harmony vocal as well. So, and when it comes to like the production itself, right? So there's a lot of compression within it, especially with the vocals. We don't hear, and like any reverb. Maybe there might be slight delay, maybe, who knows? But there are at least 3 or 4 lead vocal tracks recorded, especially for the chorus. There are also at least 3 or 4, harmonies added on top, and they're creating this beautiful kind of stereo effect. If you listen to the chorus, right, you can hear their vocals coming here, then there's the same vocal coming here, and then there's another vocal coming somewhere here, then there's another one, in the back. So, and it's small details like that you have to, for me, I have to like really listen like couple times to like actually notice it, but I'm glad that I did notice this, within like the first try. So that would be that. But overall arrangement, I love, this mix between, like the time signatures. I love this mix, between, this kind of minimalism that we have, with the maybe a little slowed down tempo, right, with the arpeggios and everything. I love this kind of a little ska, guitar happening that had gone mad for some reason, right? And I love the overall kind of tone for this track, right? It's very, very warm, comparing to like the other Band-Maid songs that we have listened to and we have spoken about. I feel like this one, tone-wise and arrangement-wise, and from like the sound engineering point of view, to me, it sounded way more warmer than the other songs. But this is beautiful. This is definitely something that if you have to add to your playlist, definitely do. I will be definitely adding it to my playlist, because I feel like this is definitely one of those songs that would make a good bass challenge, or any instrument challenge, especially for the drum and bass here. So if you are an instrument player, definitely give it a go, give it a try. I will take a look at it. If you would like for me to cover this, I can try. I guess. And I would do my best to make you all happy and to keep myself entertained, because this is making me entertained, and these bass challenges, especially with these more difficult type of songs, is always a good thing, and always keeps me entertained, keeps you entertained, and and it makes you enjoy the music even more. And I will leave you to that. Always remember to be good, be kind, rock and roll, and I will see you very, very soon with a new video. Bye. Just a reaction.